episode of Prop Talk, the voter companion show for the Nouns DAO, brought to you by the Nouns Square, the best place to get your nouns news on the web. Prop 310, Nounish animations for kids on YouTube, proposed by Little Nouns. The TLDR. This proposal is to create YouTube content focused on Nounish musical animations for kids that are entertaining and educational, from the alphabet to shapes and more. The goal is to promote Nouns as a tool for creativity and learning, while also strengthening the Nouns brand and its visibility to kids. One video will be posted every week for 15 weeks, with each video ranging between 90 seconds and 5 minutes. The total cost is $60,000, coming out to $4,000 per video. After this funding, the goal is to fund the channel solely through ad monetization and merchandise when it's able. So far, Arash, the creator behind this proposal, has published 4 engaging children's videos within the last month. The first one reached 15,000 views after 4 weeks, and the channel has already reached 69,000 views and 420 hours of watch time. As for the community sentiment, there are currently 62 votes for and 110 votes against. 2 of the largest voting blocks, POAP and Will Price, voted against with over 70 combined votes. Neckfast voted for with 1 vote and said, "I am voting for this proposal. The demonstrated success from the previous video speaks for itself to the potential impact that this project could have, and it's exactly this type of inventive and unexpected utilization that showcases the quirky and compelling nature of Nouns." Chris Carella voted for and said, "My family loves this channel. It made my wife want to talk about Nouns with me for the first time." As for voting, generally this one has the support of many Nouns voters, but it may be tough to overcome the large voting blocks against. Voting's open now, but will end on Friday around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Proposal 311, the Verbs team 6-month extension proposed by the Verbs team. The TLDR. This proposal is to fund Verbs to continue their technical work for Nouns over the next 6 months, starting on August 1st, 2023, at the same budget as their previous term, $450,000 for David and Brian, and 18 ETH for Salamander. Verbs will focus on completing DAO V3, which includes Nouns Fork, proposal by signature, proposal editing, and more. New projects in this term as of now include an NFT-based voting system, collaborating with leading crypto teams for projects such as L2 voting, and rack choice proposals for proposers. The team also noted in the proposal that they will stay in constant communication with the Nouns community about their projects and key decisions. They also hope to explore ways to make the technical aspects of the DAO more decentralized and resilient. As for community sentiment, Nouns votes have been very supportive of the Verbs proposals in the past, and we expect this one to fare similarly with DAO V3 on the horizon. Chris Carella voted for and said Nouns smart contracts and infrastructure are a public luxury. Verbs are incredible stewards and innovators. Professor Werder, or Prof. Werder, said in Nounsol Discord, "It might be a big ask, but in my opinion, it's necessary. The Verbs make the Nouns go." Nounder Seneca voted for and said Nouns is lucky to have Elad and David leading these efforts. Happy to see them come back for another 6 months with us. Voting is currently open at 55-4-0 against, but it ends on Sunday around 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Proposal 312, NFT Yearbook Prop, proposed by Ugly DAO, sponsoring the NFT Yearbook project. The TLDR. This proposal asks for 88.68 ETH to support the NFT Yearbook, a comprehensive chronicle of Web3 narrative, up through 2022. 3 ETH will be used to commission 3 artists to create different Nouns-themed versions of the cover. The remaining funds will be used for production and delivery of the books for all Nouns holders to claim, as well as an additional 100 Nouns cover books to be displayed in strategic locations worldwide. Nouns holders will have the option to place their book wherever they want, such as libraries or schools, if they want to forego the physical version. The retail cost for the book is 0.12 ETH, or just over $200. The yearbook itself is complete outside Nouns DAO content, but with this funding, they will seek to finalize the book with input from Nouns. This will include Nouns logo, visuals, and content about Nouns. As for the community sentiment, the voting on this has just started, but it's trailing in Nounsel by a wide margin, as well as Little Nouns. One voter in Nounsel said, skeptical about the NFT yearbook's impact. Brad Q said in Nouns DAO Discord, "I don't see proliferation or making new people aware of nouns through this prop. It may happen in small numbers or by accident, but I don't think it's a good strategy." You'll have to watch the votes as they come in to see what voters are saying about this prop. Voting will end on Sunday around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Proposal 313. The stETH peg protection, proposed by Will Price. The TLDR. This proposal is for Nouns DAO to hedge against its 26 million in staked ETH by purchasing stETH depeg protection on Cozy V2 protocol. The 26 million in staked ETH represented over half of the Nouns DAO holdings, so it makes sense to mitigate some risk in these holdings. This approach will mitigate protocol risk for staked ETH and also enable the DAO to conduct transactions on layer 2, starting with Optimism. With Optimism, Nouns can establish its footprint in an ecosystem that's lower cost to operate on. The protection cost will be 12 ETH to protect $1 million worth of staked ETH with a later proposal. This proposal funds a one-time contract audit for $4,000. Cozy protection tokens are purchased with the funds, which offer a payout if staked ETH depegs below 50%. The protection will perpetually decay at 50% per year, so $1 million in protection will cover $500,000 a year later, and so forth. The entire process will require 2 on-chain proposals, with this one being to audit the contracts. There are many more technical details in the proposal itself that you'll have to check out. As for the community voting, it's just getting started in a highly technical prop. So far, 38 nouns for and only 1 against. Voting will run through Monday, so make sure that you go and vote. That's going to be it for this episode of Prop Talk, the Voter Companion Show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe or follow us on Twitter. That is a free way that you can help support us proliferate nouns. If you haven't, make sure to check out the sneak peek to Nouns movie right here. Until next time, stay nounish.